Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for mid-February, 2025. You have this Awakening Genius card and this Let It Go card. I mean, you're an Aquarius. Some people might say you're a genius, so it's time to let out your genius. You have that Let It Go card. I feel like there is something you have to let go. You have the Nine of Swords here. I feel like I've said this to you before, Aquarius, as well. The Nine of Swords is a never-ending nightmare. Now, it doesn't even have to be something that bad. You could just be in something that is repeating. It kind of feels like work to me, so there could be a work situation or a business situation that is just kind of like going round and round and round. I feel like the Nine of Swords is saying you need to see that it's not working or that something is kind of like a waste of your time, right? And that is the feeling I get with that Nine of Swords energy, is that you could be making a change or letting go of something. It could be a little bit toxic as well. You have the Devil card. Again, I don't believe in drama, tarot, right? So you're going to have to take it how it resonates. But I'm not saying this is bad, but if let's say that you're working for a boss that limits you in a certain way, then it might be time to, go spread your wings and find something where you can grow as much as possible. And I feel that this Nine of Swords is talking about that. I don't, let me put it this way as well. I consider the Nine of Swords to be the worst card in the tarot. But I don't feel, it doesn't feel like that big of a deal to me in your reading. It's just like a little thing that maybe is annoying that you keep thinking about, some sort of round and round situation that needs to change. The funny thing is that your crossing energy, which the crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you, is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a card of alchemy, like turning one thing into another, but it's crossing. So, this could say that you've tried to turn a situation around, or you've given something enough time to improve, and it's not improving, or it's not, kind of going in the direction you want. And the other interesting thing about this reading is we go from the Star to the Hermit. The Hermit has the star in his lantern, and I believe he needs to shine that star out bright, and you are the Star card, so it's like you're going in reverse. The Star says you're shining bright, then you go to the Hermit, which is like hiding something about yourself. So I feel that if you are in a job or a business, or if you're working together with people and they're kind of like dimming your light, it might be time to either make a change or get out of the situation. Also, in the area of your thoughts, you have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess can say that it's a great time to trust your intuition, which it is. This is true for everyone. We have a bunch of energy that will be moving through Pisces this month and next month. So, I would suggest definitely trusting your intuition. But the High Priestess has no roof over her head, and she is the card of unlimited potential. So the no roof over her head says that there are no limits to what she can accomplish. The only limit is like her mindset, or what she believes, or even what she sees. She has these 3 stages to her crown on her head here, and they represent the fact that she sees the beginning, middle, and end of any situation she's going to enter into before she enters into it. And so she visualizes like the future that she wants. And I think visualization would also be great for you here, Aquarius. You have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is coming up in your foundation position. The Ten of Wands kind of is saying to me that you have enough on your plate. The Ten of Wands, personally, I feel it's a good card because, the story of the card is that he planted these wands and he's about to reach his home here. So he is about to have a harvest, even though it did require a lot of work. But I just feel in general that you could be feeling a little bit burdened by something that is the Nine of Swords. So if there's something that is repeating in your life, the Temperance card is encouraging you to change it. You also have the Justice card. I mean, just putting it all together, justice is cause and effect. It's like if something is working, keep doing it. If something is not working, stop, right? So I feel that. And the Ten of Wands, the thing about the Ten of Wands is all those wands are in front of his face. So he can't even see how close to his goal he is. And sometimes maybe he's picked up burdens that belong to other people. So I would be careful of the burdens of other people in your life as well. Next, in the area of the past, or the energy you're moving past, you have this card. It says, you are meant for great things. There you go. Trust in all that you have to offer. Yes. You have this orbiting space card. It says something or someone is orbiting you, wanting to make its presence known. So yeah, you could have like a little admirer around you as well, Aquarius. Not really a love reading. We don't have like any love cards here yet, but it's always possible. I think you need to believe that you are meant for great things. The thing about the devil is that these two people are attached to the devil. They're actually, this here is the black box of Saturn, and do a little research. I could talk about the black box of Saturn all day long, so I'll spare you the details, but it is an energy of control. And the thing about the devil is that those chains are hanging down to like here on their necks, so they could easily remove themselves from that control. But the black box says that there could be something that is controlling you that you don't even realize is controlling, or maybe in the past you didn't realize that it was controlling you. So again, the Nine of Swords is probably the round-around situation that has controlled you or has gotten in your way. And I feel, the devil's also like an energy vampire, so I do feel it would be a great time for you to get away from anything that is like an energy vampire, anything that drags you down, makes you feel bad, or anything like that. And I really feel, I do get this energy of like needing to put your own feelings first here, Aquarius, as well, so I would make sure to do that. Next, in the area of your very near future, you have this fulfillment card and this illumination card. We see a lot of light in this second part of the reading. Sun, star, really good energy. So I feel really you're heading to a good time, and there could be fulfillment. With the Justice card, I feel this is saying you need to focus on your own fulfillment. Again, Justice card, the Justice person here, they look at things from a neutral perspective. So they enter into new situations, they look at old situations, and they don't make any assumptions. All they do is they look at the evidence that is in front of them, and they make a decision from there. I feel that not only this month, but probably until May, would be a really good time for Aquarius to look at the evidence of every single situation you are involved in, work, business, love, and otherwise, and weigh it up. Like, does it actually make sense, or are you making it make sense? I don't know. That is a question that only you can answer here, Aquarius. I guess the good news is that you have the sun and the star. So the sun and the star are illumination, like you have this illumination card. So I think you are becoming aware of the things that are worth it and the things that aren't worth it, and you're probably going to make choices. Next, in your outcome row, you have this healer card. It says, you are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. You have this artist card. It says, a true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas, and you will create your greatest masterpiece. So, love it. There you go. I feel like you do need to create a masterpiece, because you have that star, and then to the Hermit. And it's like there's something that you need to unleash. There's something that you need to reveal to the world. And it's probably a skill that makes you special. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card of skills, which we will talk about in a second. Over the next few months, you have the sun. You do have the star, but you also have the sun. The sun makes the whole entire reading more positive. It's a very good card. The sun shines a light on things that we need to pay attention to. It is a spotlight in our life. So whatever is capturing your attention, literally, you could just be sitting down, thinking, and whatever your mind is going to, those are the areas of your life that you should be looking at and weighing up the evidence in with that Justice card. The sun is great because, again, it says that those things, it will be very clear to you what changes you need to make, or, the evidence will be clear because of the sun. The sun is also a card of ease. Now, the thing about the sun is that this little child or baby or whatever is carrying this big banner here, and the banner is meant to look like something that is very heavy, but the baby is carrying it very easily. And so the whole point of the card is that the baby is doing something that is difficult difficult or would be difficult, but is doing something very easily. And that's the other thing I'm getting for you, Aquarius. I believe everyone has skills in life that are like difficult for other people, but could be easier for you. And guess what? You have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, card of gratitude and luxuries. It's coming up in the area of your closest relationships. But the Nine of Pentacles, she has these grapes behind her. And the grapes in the tarot are meant to represent something that is difficult to grow, but she can do it well. So I believe this reading yeah, it's coming up in the area of your closest relationships. We'll talk about it in a second. But, I kind of believe that there are certain weights that you can lift that are maybe like heavier for other people, but are easier for you. And those are your skills, right? And so the grapes kind of represent her skill. They represent the fact that her skills bring her all this abundance. It's a card of gratitude and luxuries. And coming up in the area of your closest relationships, I feel it's saying you need to use your skills, like in work, business, career, and otherwise, because those are the things that are going to get you the right attention with the star card. And, really, it's just that simple. That's what I would be focusing on with that card. This is a card of independence. You're an Aquarius. You probably are pretty independent, I would say. So, I don't know. It is what it is, right? Next, in the area of your future feelings, you have the star, which is amazing. The star is you. So you're just feeling like yourself in the future. And that's, of course, a good thing. You do have the sun and the star, which is like fame and fortune. Of course, it doesn't say that you're necessarily going to become famous, but it is very good for getting attention. It's very good for standing out in the world or, putting a light on your skills. So if you are trying to get a job or trying to get a position in life that has to do with a skill that you have, it's an amazing card. It's also an amazing card for looking at the big picture. And again, I think all this clarity that you could be getting with the Sun and the Justice card could be allowing you better to see your future. It's like you're better able to see whether or not you're getting closer to the star or farther away from the star. Again, the star can be your big goal, wish, dream, something you want to accomplish. It's like having a North Star, having that guiding light in your life that you work towards. And, that would be my focus if I were you. Your outcome card is the Hermit. Again, don't dim your light, basically. I really feel that you need to look at the things that you're working on right now. And you need to say to yourself, like, is this dimming my light? Is it stealing something from me? Is it an energy vampire? Are there better things I could be doing with my time? And I would be very careful mostly with your time. You really don't have any cards that have to do with time other than the Devil. The Devil is really Saturn and Capricorn. Most people read the Devil as Capricorn, which is, kind of true. But really, the Devil represents Saturn in Capricorn, which is time. The other thing that I would say about Saturn and Capricorn is Saturn and Capricorn is like profitable education. So, meaning that if you teach yourself something new about whatever, that it could be profitable for you. So I think it would be a great time for self-education as well. But let's see where this reading is going for you here, Aquarius. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords in the Temperance card. And we were kind of talking about your own fulfillment here in this reading. This guy here, there's kind of a couple ways to read the Nine of Cups. And one way is that he is a barkeep and he is choosing who and what to give these cups to behind him. So, I kind of get more of that energy off of the Nine of Cups. Like, yeah, sure, there could be wish fulfillment for you. You have the Sun and the Star, which is wish fulfillment. There could just be fulfillment in general coming in for you. But I think more importantly, this is about who gets what and you being the decision maker. We even have the Justice card right here. Again, Justice pays attention to evidence. If the Justice person has a person in their life who gives to them, then the Justice person will also give to that person. But if not, then they won't. So I think you need to be careful, like who you give what to. With the High Priestess, you have the Ten of Wands again. So we have the Ten of Wands twice. The High Priestess is about, again, trusting your intuition and also needing to, like, look into mysteries, I would look at, I kind of get the feeling that you could be in something that's, like, more of a struggle than it needs to be as well. It feels like work to me, like I said. So, maybe you're working with a group of people or you're working on a project with a person. And it's like, I feel like this person can't help but to struggle is what it is. Like, they're just those people that just, for whatever reason, they choose struggle, right? And that's what I feel you need to be careful of with that energy. Same thing, like if you're meeting new people, if you're meeting new lovers, same thing. I would look at that person and say, does this person choose struggle or on purpose? And do they try to make things better? It's like, it's one thing to meet a person who's struggling, but they're actively doing things to improve things, right? That's a good person for sure. But it's another thing to be with a person who constantly does things to struggle, right? And that's what you need to pay attention to. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords says there's a better way. Seven of Swords, a lot of people read as lying, cheating, stealing. And I'm not saying that you haven't dealt with that, but the Seven of Swords, he is stealing these swords from this army that's in the background here. So instead of going to war, he's doing things in a better way. Ten of Wands with the Seven of Swords says there is a better way to pretty much do anything that you're doing. The Seven of Swords is really a good card. Golden cards in the tarot are meant to be positive no matter what. So I think the Seven of Swords gets a bad rap. I think the Seven of Swords is an amazing solution for everyone right now. Pluto and Aquarius says do things in a different way, innovate, right? So this is all about innovative solutions, and that's what I would be focusing on. With the Devil, you have the Sun. There you go. Like I said, pretty simple. I think this is confirmation for the fact that it will be clear, or it is becoming clear to you, like who the devils or what the devils are in your life, and now you can avoid them, plain and simple. Again, the devil, I don't think tarot's drama. Like a devil person, it's not that they're necessarily a bad person. You're not like hating on this person by, if it is a person, right? A devil can be a job, it can be a situation, it can be a group of people. It's an energy vampire, something that steals energy from you. And so I think you're becoming clear on what those things are. Yes, you can't make this up. With the Justice card, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Basically justice. Seven of Pentacles, he is looking at what he has grown, and he's saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? He's grown these Seven Pentacles, and he's saying, was it worth it? Or is there something better that I could have in my life? Or is there something better that I could do with my time? He is weighing his options, which is, I think that's a little bit of the secret sauce for you here, Aquarius, in this reading, is that weighing your options is going to be the solution. With the Sun card, you have the Seven of Cups. If you have, you get the Seven of Cups with me a lot. Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. If you have been having a hard time making decisions, then the Sun says that now you could be finally making a choice or a decision. Seven of Cups can be a dream. He's imagining his future, but there are good things and bad things in those cups. And so he's imagining it, but he's kind of thinking about all the good stuff and bad stuff. But really, he doesn't know how something is going to turn out until he does it. And, the good news is, with the Sun, this looks to me like you're taking action on a dream or something that you've been imagining. And like I said, that is a good thing. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Three of Cups, really good for closest relationships. This part of the reading is your closest relationships. And so the Three of Cups is a card of celebration, and these three ladies are celebrating a harvest. And with the Nine of Pentacles, which is a harvest, you could definitely be celebrating a harvest with the right people, which is what I would do if I were you. The Three of Cups is also just great for socializing. I would say that every single sign for the past couple weeks has been getting these cards about like the importance of socializing. And so it just seems like we're in a social time, or, we could be getting a lot of benefits from spending time with the right people. So again, I want to, stress that you are spending time with people who lift you up, who support you. I always say people can come from two places, fear and love. So spending more time with the people who come from the position of love and not fear, right? So that's what I would focus on there. With the Star card, you have the King of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands is about being bold, being assertive, really going for what you want. For those of you that want love, they're definitely, I do feel like it's not a love reading, of course, but, I do feel that there could be a person around you or in your energy field with that orbiting space card. Could be a fire sign, could also just be a fiery person, like a very bold, assertive person. But if you want love, it's definitely a person who stands out, sun and the star. So again, you could be attracting a person here. I also feel that this is about moving forward without fear. The Wands court cards, with the exception of the Queen of Wands, they have these lizards, or the salamanders, on their cloaks. And the salamanders represent protection from fire, which represents protection from risk. So it could be a really good time for you to take bigger risks in like work, business, career, to really go for that star. With the Hermit, you have the Three of Wands. Yeah, Three of Wands says, what are you waiting for? You already know the changes that you need to make. I feel like you already know the things that you need to do, like the directions you need to move in, and all that other good stuff. So I would say, like, what are you waiting for? The time is now here, Aquarius, for you to make these changes, and that's exactly what I would be doing if I were you. So let's see. You have really good cards here. You have this Ant card. It says work, achievement, success. The thing about the Nine of Pentacles is it's kind of on your own. But again, that doesn't mean you won't have other people that are celebrating the success with you. I feel you need to believe in yourself more, work-wise, business-wise, and all that other good stuff. You have this Carrot card. It says opportunity or windfall. I feel like there could be big opportunities coming in for you, and it's like there's more than meets the eye here. A carrot, you only see the green part, when it's growing in the ground. You have to pull it out to see what's underneath. So I kind of feel like there's something you need to pull out, or, it's like a skill that you have that you need to expose. And I feel doing that will probably lead to a lot of success. You have this November card and this Death card. It says pay attention to work. So again, the whole entire reading basically says pay attention to work, and you might need to pay attention until November. You have this Wheel card. It says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Sun, Seven of Cups, right? So there's a decision that you have to make, and I would just make the decision to get away from this energy. You have this 4-leaf clover card. It says great good fortune on it. Definitely could be good fortunes coming in for you. There are, I feel, 9 of Pentacles, really fortunate energy. Could be a lot of luck coming in for you as well. But this looks amazing, Aquarius. I really like this. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.